Hello, hi.
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
my name is Uyên. Uyen.
Ewan. Okay, nice to meet
Yeah,
you. I'm Emily. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
Yeah. And how are you today? Are you well?
Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you
Good,
today?
good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. And which country are you in? Which country are you in?
I come from Vietnam. Do you know Vietnam?
Yeah, I know Vietnam. I have never been, but I know about Vietnam. So, are you in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh or Hoi An near Da Nang? I don't
Uh,
know.
I, I live in Thái Nguyên. It's a city near Hanoi.
Near Hanoi. Nice. Is it more
Yeah.
in the north? Is it further north?
Yes.
In the mountains. The mountains are very beautiful, right?
Yes.
Near the mountains. I've seen pictures and it looks very, very beautiful. I think there is a very famous waterfall. Is that right? A very
Yes.
big waterfall. Yeah, I would love to go. I would love to go, but it looks beautiful. Yeah, cool. And so what are you doing, Ewan? Are you studying? Are you working? What do you do at the moment?
I think right now I want to talk about many topic because
Ah,
I think I'm very funny.
you did what? Sorry?
Yes, I we are talking many topic.
Yes, yes, yes. So, would you are you studying at school? Is that what you're doing at the moment? Are you at school?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, what are you studying at school? Science, maths, all of those?
Can you type it? Yeah, and
What are you studying? What are you studying?
um, I in my yes in my school
Yes.
I I study many subjects.
Okay, okay. What
Yes.
is your favorite then?
I like art, English, and music.
Music, fantastic. Do you play any instruments?
No, I don't know how to play any instruments because
Right, right.
yes, and I in the future I want learn piano.
I see. Fantastic. That's great. And do you sing or anything like that?
I yes, I really like sing. I sing every day because and I really like sing. Yes, and I think relaxing. Yes,
I see. I see. So yeah, you're spending your time relaxing and things like that. Okay, okay. But that's nice that you are interested in music and want to learn the piano. That's very nice. Does
yes.
does does anyone in your family play music?
No.
I see. Okay, so it's just you. Okay. And what do you love to do in your free time? What do you love to do in your free time?
In my free time, uh, sometimes I watch on YouTube. I yes, and I listening to YouTube on YouTube.
Okay, cool, cool. So, are you listening to English on YouTube or other
Mm,
things?
Maybe I can sing yes on YouTube and I
Ah,
yes and I can sing US music and
ah, yes, cool, nice. Do you like Billie Eilish? Billie
uh,
Eilish?
yes I like
Yes,
yes
yeah, she's very good, right?
yes and I like Taylor Swift,
Of
Ariana
course,
Grande.
Ariana Grande, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, the big ones. What about Beyonce?
yeah,
Do you like
yeah.
Beyonce? Here, like this. Whoops. She's very famous. Beyonce as well. Yeah,
Wow.
she's a very famous singer. And is there any pop stars that you like from Vietnam?
Yeah, in music in Vietnam. yes, I think very, very yes, I like it. Yes, and is do you know Sơn Tùng MTV? Yes, and
Ah,
he very famous in Vietnam.
ah, wow, very cool, very cool. Yeah, type if
Yeah.
you can type his name. And also,
Okay.
do you like any like K-pop as well?
Of course, I really like K-pop music.
Yes, yeah, it's very popular, right? It's super popular
Yeah.
with everyone. And yeah, okay. And do you dance as well? So you're singing, but do you also dance as well?
Um, I dance not well.
Yeah, the same as me. I don't dance well, but
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. It makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially if it's really nice music, it makes me feel gives me a lot of energy. Yeah, cool. And
Yeah.
are you studying in school or are you studying online at the moment? Are you studying online
Can
or
you hear
in?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So are you studying online or in school at the moment?
Right now, my country, yes, in uh, corona, coronavirus,
Uh,
not dangerous, yes, and right now I can go to school.
right. I thought so, but I wasn't sure because some countries, New
Yes.
Zealand and Australia and Japan, for example, they are pretty open. They are open, and they can go to school. But here, I live in Portugal. Do you know where Portugal is? Like this, Portugal. Portugal is in Southwest Europe. Yeah. And
Oh,
that is where I live, Portugal. It's very nice here, but it is very restricted. We have a lot of coronavirus, so it's not very good right now. But England, where I'm from, um, is getting better. It's getting better, but still, yeah, no one is going to school still, really.
yes.
So it's kind of sad. Do you like working at home or do you like working at school?
Mm, I like working at school
Why do you like that?
because I made my friend and many teacher. Yes,
Yes,
and
yeah.
yes, very funny. And I talk about yes, and yes, and I can play sports with my friend.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And you get to see your friends. It's very it's the nicest way. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And at home you have to be at home and staying there every day and yeah. But can you go outside of your home and play outside? Is it possible or meet people outside?
Yes. Uh,
Yeah. And do you have brothers or sisters maybe?
I have one younger sister.
Ah, same as me. I'm the older sister, and my little sister is 3 years younger than me. Yeah.
Oh, yes, me too. Yeah.
Ah, that's the same. That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, it's do you like being the older sister?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I yes, and every day I play sports with younger sister. Yes, and
Oh, nice. Nice. What sports do you play?
I play badminton.
Ah, that's great for two people as well. That's very
Yeah.
cool. Nice, nice. I'm not very good at badminton. I prefer tennis for me.
Oh.
But yeah, I like tennis. But it's nice in the summer to be outside and yeah, I am very competitive. I am very competitive, so I like to win. I like to win the games.
Yeah.
But it's very fun. Do you play any other sports?
Mm, I think I can swimming. Yes, and it
Ah, you like swimming. Yes.
Yes.
Ah.
Do you often watch sports on TV?
Me, I personally don't watch much on TV. Sometimes I watch the tennis. Sometimes I watch the tennis,
Ah,
but my boyfriend is obsessed with football. Absolutely obsessed with football. So he watches football every day on TV. So I sometimes I'm watching football by accident, but I don't like football. I don't like football. Do you like football?
yeah, I really like football.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's nice for you. Yeah, who do you, do you support a team, maybe?
I like Manchester United.
Oh my
United.
goodness, that's his favorite team. I'm not joking. That's his favorite team. Manchester United, Barcelona, and
Yeah.
Benfica. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
Oh, that's so fun that you like that one. That's funny. But do you know where Manchester is?
Yes, and yeah. Yes.
It's in the UK. It's in the north of England. So where I'm from, it's in the north of England. Yeah.
Yes.
That's funny. And do you know the team Arsenal? Arsenal?
I don't know because
Arsenal. This is where near where I used to live in London, Arsenal. They're a
oh
big team in London. I don't think they're as good. They used to be very good, but not so good anymore, I don't think. But yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Here in Portugal, some really good footballers come from here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Um,
Oh,
uh,
Messi.
yeah, I think Messi as well. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But Messi plays for Barcelona, I think. I don't know.
Uh,
And
I don't. Yeah, I don't remember because I don't like Messi. Because
ah,
yeah,
because he fights with everyone, right?
yes,
Ah, yes, everyone says that. I'm learning a lot about football on here because everyone seems to love football.
yeah,
But yeah, maybe I need to start watching it properly. But I
yeah.
don't really understand it so much. Do you understand when they get a card and things like that? Do you understand it?
Yes,
Ah, do you watch football with your family? Is that why?
yes,
Ah, I see. So
yes.
they explained it to you.
Yes, my dad very like football.
Ah, he loves football. That's so he has told you about football. Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
I don't really like football because my family didn't really like football. So my dad watched rugby. So we were watching rugby more. It's the one with the ball like this shape. It's like a weird shape. And they run more. But that's the sport that my family watched more, and tennis as well. But yeah, not football.
Yes.
I don't know why. I don't know why. But
Yeah.
yeah. So have you traveled much? Have you traveled much within Vietnam or outside?
I never travel outside of Vietnam because right now I'm a student.
Yes.
Yes, I not a lot of money.
Ah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah, it's the same as me. No, but yeah, yes, no, that makes a lot of sense. But have you been to like Hoi An in Vietnam?
No, I never been to Hội An, and I travel in Hạ Long Bay.
Ah, Halong Bay is it's
Yes,
not too far from Hanoi, right? And yeah,
yes,
did you go on one of the boats?
yes,
Ah, amazing. On a junk boat, right? A junk boat, I think it's called.
yes,
The big ones with the big sails. Very cool, very cool. And
yes,
did you like it there?
yes.
It's fun. It's fun to go on a boat.
Yeah,
I love sailing on boats. It's very fun for me and like being in the sea.
yeah.
Did you go to the beach? Have you been to the beach much?
Yes, yes. I really like beach because yes, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, and I can swimming. Yes,
Ah, yes, swim in the
yes,
sea. It's so nice.
yes.
Yeah.
yes, and in Vietnam, many beach. Yeah, yes,
Yes, yeah.
uh, yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
because
and
you have a beach, you have the coast all down the east of Vietnam. Because
yeah,
in the west is the border with Cambodia, right? It's mostly Cambodia. Yeah,
yeah,
okay, nice. Um,
yes. Do you like traveling?
yeah, my last job, I was working for a travel company, and basically I was able to travel a lot. So they would pay for me to go to different countries. So I traveled to Brazil, Tanzania, which is in Africa, and South Africa in South Africa, and
Yes,
I've been to Thailand, Nepal,
yes,
New Zealand, and a lot of Europe and America as well. So I've been very lucky, very lucky. But it's because of my job. My job was in travel as well. So
yeah,
yeah, I've been very lucky. But it's very fun. It's very nice to see different places. And now, of course, I live in Portugal, because I wanted to move country. Yeah.
yeah.
But if you could go anywhere in the world, where do you think you would go?
Uh, I'm in the future. I want go to United States
Hmm.
because it's a modern city. Yes,
Modern country,
and
yeah.
yes,
Okay.
and I want to eat food in United States.
Like a burgers and things like that.
Yes,
Burgers and pizzas and chips.
yeah,
It's very
yeah,
unhealthy food. It's very unhealthy food. But
yeah.
yeah, but it's tasty. It's tasty. I actually really like Vietnamese food because
Oh,
your food
yeah.
is very healthy, and I like it. I think it's very nice. So you have pho. Pho is right. Pho. It's
Of
like
pho.
pho.
Yes,
I think I said wrong. Pho. I don't know.
like noodle. Yes, like
Noodle soup. Yeah.
yes.
And also the summer rolls. Summer rolls. I don't know what you call them. They're like this.
Uh,
And they have noodles inside, and you can kind of see through the. I don't know how to say summer
oh,
roll. I'm gonna try and translate it. Summer roll. Uh,
yeah.
let
Okay.
me write. Let me write. Okay. Here.
Yes.
Summer.
Yes. Many people in the world like
Enough
food
to
in
say.
Vietnam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very fresh as well. I don't know if this is the right word. Muahesion is wrong.
No, I don't. Oh,
Uh,
in Vietnam don't have
let
any
me
food.
see. Let me see. I'm gonna try because I want to. I want to.
Uh, you can link picture and I can
Yes,
see.
here. I'm gonna do it here. There we go. I hope it
Oh,
works.
let me see. Let me see. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Goi Kwon.
So
I
no,
found it. I found the word.
just like that
It's
is
like
like uh
it's
and
like this,
I
but
think
different.
because in the north of Vietnam I
Yes.
don't eat just food and I
Ah.
think it's in the south of Vietnam.
Oh,
Yes,
I see.
because right now I live in north and I
It's
oh
different.
yes yes and yes you like sound gọi quấn.
Guai Quan, yeah,
Yes
I see.
yes
Okay. Yes, okay. Yes, it's pronounced. I didn't write it right, but I think, yeah, it's Guai Quan.
yes
Okay, finally. Because yes, I thought I was going crazy, but that makes sense. That makes sense that you have different food in the north to the south. That makes a lot of
yes
sense. Yeah. In England, we have this thing called Sunday roast. Sunday roast dinner, and usually on a Sunday, we eat this. It's usually a chicken or a piece of lamb or beef in the oven, and you put a lot of sauce on it. The sauce is not like your sauce. It's kind of a meat, like a meat sauce, and it's hot, and you pour it on, and then you also roast vegetables. But it's very traditional. It's very different.
Yeah.
But it's our food is quite boring. It's a lot of potato and um, and a lot. It's just like meat and vegetables, and that's it. Kind of. It's not very nice. It's quite plain. I like it because it's my food from home, but
Yeah.
it's quite boring. It's really quite boring. But for other people. But
Yeah.
yeah. But so what else do you really like about America? Do you know anything about where in America you would go? Maybe California?
I don't know. Yes, and I know fast food and I know
Uh,
hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yes, and I don't know food.
Yes.
Yes, famous in
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
California.
Yes, in California. There is also something called it's Mexican food, and you can get burritos or tacos. So, yeah, burritos and tacos are Mexican food, and I really love Mexican food. It's delicious.
Oh wow.
So, burritos, you have a big flat bread. It's a circle, and you put meat and some vegetables and different things, and then you roll the bread into a circle like this, and you eat in a big it's in like a tube because you roll it.
Yeah.
It's very nice. And the tacos, you fold them in half, and then you eat them. And
Yeah.
Mexican food is usually very spicy, very very spicy.
Oh.
Do you eat spicy food where you are?
Mm, yes. Yes, and do you know bánh mì in Vietnam?
Banh mi, I love it. I love it. It's like
Uh,
a sandwich with like bread, right? It's with bread?
yes, yes,
Yes,
and I think like hamburger, yes,
banh
because
mi, yeah.
it, yes, in have meat,
And the bread.
vegetable,
Yeah,
yes,
banh mi is delicious.
yes,
I had an amazing banh mi in England, because sometimes in England we have when people come from China or Vietnam or Japan, for example, or France and Italy as well, they open a restaurant and they cook the food from their home. And Korean as
yeah,
well is another one, and it's very much the same as what you would eat in Vietnam as well. So it's very nice. But in Hanoi, I'm sure you must have a hamburger restaurant, maybe.
yes,
There must be one or two sometimes in Hanoi.
yes,
And pizza as
uh,
well, things like that.
yes.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yes, and I think I food Vietnamese. Yes, and I see many people all over the world like yes Vietnamese food because
Yes.
in is delicious food and I am yes and I think yes yes, I think delicious food. Yes, and is cheap. Yes,
Ah,
not
yes, expensive.
just
Yes.
yes,
Yeah, because is made of noodles, and noodles are very they're not really expensive. Sometimes,
yeah,
yeah, and also Vietnam, yeah, the food is a good price, but also really really fresh. And something that is really nice with food is it's fresh, because it's not, if the food is old, it's gonna be bad for you, and it doesn't taste as good. So yeah, I think Vietnamese food
yeah,
is very nice. Yeah,
yes,
cool, cool.
yes, Do you like to cook?
Yes,
Cook.
yeah, I like to cook. I like to cook. At the moment in my house, I have a very small kitchen though. It's very small. But usually, when I'm at home with my family, we like to cook together. So someone is chopping, and then we cook all together and make a big meal. It's quite nice. Cooking makes me feel kind of calm, mostly. And it's nice when you make something delicious at the end, you can eat it. So
Yeah.
it's great. But do you have any plans to go to university, or any idea about what you want to be when you're older?
Right now, I think I am. Right now, I want to go to university, yeah, but I don't know university because right now I'm in 10th grade,
That's
and
great.
yes, and a long time,
Yes.
about 3 years, and I
Yeah.
don't. Yes, and I have many idea. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So what sort of things are your ideas? What are your ideas at the moment? Many things that you are interested in.
I want right now. I want in future. Uh, I have. I guess, and I want flight attendant because if
Ah.
yes, and I travel around the world, and I talk about many people over the world. Yes.
Yes, that's a really nice one actually, because yeah, you're right. You get to travel to another country, and also your airline, the flight company, will pay for
Yeah.
you to stay in a hotel, in a nice hotel, and you will meet lots of people around the world. I think that's a really nice idea. You're really right.
Yeah.
And also, but maybe would you want to be a pilot, someone that drives the plane?
Yeah.
Maybe as well. And because the people that drive the plane, they get paid a lot of money, a lot of money.
Yeah.
So that could be nice. But also another thing to think about is that you could also work in a private jets, like this, private jets. So when you have become an airline person working in an airplane, you could also go to private jets. Private jets are private planes that have maybe 5 passengers or something like that. So it's much less people, but it's usually very expensive. And it means that you get paid a lot. You get paid a lot, and you get to go on very beautiful airplanes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something to consider. My friend actually works for private jets in the UK, and it's there's a lot of money, so
Oh
it's
wow.
something to remember. Something to remember. It's money, and also
Yeah.
you get to travel. So it's a good option for sure, for sure. Yeah, very
Yeah.
cool. It's good to have things that you are interested in and maybe you want to do in the future, because then you have a goal as well. You know kind of what you want to do. It's really good, really nice.
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, I think you could easily travel to America if you're going to be a flight attendant. Easily. That's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Nice. And it's good to have ideas. When I was younger, I wasn't really sure like you, but I had some small ideas, and I wanted to be a vet. So I wanted to work with animals. But I didn't end up as a vet, but it made me work really hard because I wanted to be something. So I worked really hard to get good grades, and it worked. It worked really well. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's good to have goals like that. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry, I want to ask for your opinions. Opinion that I can post the video on YouTube
Okay.
because I want to share my English learning for everyone,
Uh,
and I would like in yeah to introduce to everyone to the English learning
on Cambly.
application. Yes, and
Uh,
above Cambly helps people who do not know how to learn English.
Yeah.
Yes, to find this app to learn. Yes. And do you agree for me to post this video on YouTube?
We only have 10 seconds. It's complicated because I don't really want to be on YouTube. Can I message you? I'm going to message you. Okay, Uyên.
Yeah.